AsSalamu Alaykum everyone, and welcome to Hafsa to the Straight Path. Hafsa means knowledge, and this channel shares reminders to help us all stay on Siratul Mustaqeem, the straight path. Inshallah, stay until the end for a special dua we'll read together. Let's seek Allah's pleasure one step at a time. Today we're diving into a topic that many of us struggle with: guilt and shame over past mistakes. These feelings can weigh us down, but Allah doesn't call us to live in perpetual remorse. Instead, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala calls us towards forgiveness, growth, and moving forward. Let's start by reflecting on the purpose of the Quran. Allah tells us that the Quran is a guide, not a burden. It's meant to uplift us and help us navigate complex emotions, especially when we're dealing with mistakes from our past. If you've made mistakes or neglected your faith, does Allah want you to carry that guilt forever? No, not at all. Allah is more merciful to us than we are to ourselves. He asks us to make tawbah, sincere repentance, and to turn back to Him. But here's the amazing part. If you slip again, you make tawbah again. You are not trapped in a cycle of guilt. Instead, you are on a path of growth, learning, and moving forward with Allah's guidance. Consider the story of Musa alayhi salam. When Musa alayhi salam accidentally killed a man in Egypt, he fled, filled with fear and guilt. But when he turned back to Allah and sought forgiveness, Allah accepted his tawbah. Musa alayhi salam didn't live burdened by shame over his past. Instead, Allah guided him to become a leader, a prophet. This story shows us that Allah's forgiveness isn't just about wiping away sins, it's about giving us the chance to start fresh and fulfill our potential. So if Allah is the creator of the heavens and the earth, is willing to forgive even the biggest mistakes, why should we hold on to guilt? What does holding on to guilt or shame really achieve? These feelings are meant to push us towards tawbah and then leave us as we move on with our lives. But here's where many of us go wrong. We start comparing Allah's forgiveness to human forgiveness. People hold grudges, and sometimes they make others feel guilty for their mistakes. Worse, we sometimes use Islam to guilt trip others, saying things like, Allah won't forgive you for that. These words can be damaging because they misrepresent Allah's mercy. What does the Quran actually teach us? It teaches us to make tawbah and move forward. Allah's mercy is vast and encompassing. Don't let anyone make you feel like you're stuck in your past. Prophet Musa alayhi salam's story reminds us that even when we feel unworthy, Allah's mercy is greater than our mistakes. But here's the real question. Are you ready to accept Allah's forgiveness? Or are you too weighed down by the guilt to see the freedom that Allah is offering you? Remember, Allah's door is always open. His forgiveness is always available to those who seek it. So my dear sisters, don't let guilt and shame hold you back. Turn to Allah, make tawbah, and keep moving forward with hope in your heart and trust in His mercy. Jazakumullah khairan for listening. Now it's time for our dua. O Allah, forgive my mistakes, ignorance, transgressions in my matters, and what you are more knowledgeable of than me. O Allah, forgive me for what I did in earnestness and in jest, unintentionally or intentionally, as I have committed all of these types of sins. O Allah, forgive me for what I have already done, what I am yet to do, what I did publicly, what I did privately, and what you are more knowledgeable of than me. You are the one who brings forward, and you are the one who defers. You are all powerful over everything. Don't forget to say Ameen. Ameen. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Hafsa to the Straight Path. Let's continue supporting each other as we strive towards Siratul Mustaqeem. May Allah guide us all. Ameen.